Hello guys, Sujaro speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 1705. Today to Super Mario Galaxy 2 with Shellfire on OddGamer episode number 88. We have to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, 70 viewers already. So take this episode right now. Hang on, come right back. I'm bad, folks. Sorry about that. I was just getting my ball. Let's continue on.
Thank you.
Wow. Wait, what's that again? Hang on.
Thank you.
Star. Okay. Continue on. March, April? Okay. Tomorrow Galaxy 2. April? Well. April? What does that mean? Tomorrow Galaxy 2.
Hello, internet viewers. I'm the Fairly Odd Gamer. And yes, I purposely made it Mayprilo for this one.
Wow.
And possibly the following one. Don't ask. The answer's pretty obvious.
That was a good pizza.
Wow.
What happened? Am I late?
No.
Oh, that's good to know.
Anyway, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
For
Wow.
the longest time, fans have been wanting a sequel for 3D Mario titles, not Super Mario 128 because it would later result in Pikmin. Though I do appreciate the joke. And Super Mario Galaxy being a huge success, it's no surprise that fans demanded a sequel.
Though you could say Galaxy 2 came out at sort of an awkward time. This was an era
Wow.
when copy and paste sequels were kind of all over the place.
It's like copy and paste in style, man. Continue on.
Call of Duty, Dynasty Warriors,
Oh, wait. What game is
and
this?
copy and paste sequels were kind of all over the place. Call of Duty,
Call of Duty Black Ops. Continue on, anyway.
Dynasty Warriors, even Nintendo had started following the trend with New Super Mario Bros. And New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So when
Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy's follow-up appeared to be extremely similar to the first game, people were kind of tired of seeing the constant rehashing at that point.
And
Good.
surprisingly enough, it was never supposed to be a sequel, but more of a follow-up to the original game. Initially it was titled Super Mario Galaxy More, or even
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy 1.5. Oh, like how Disney did The Lion King 1.5.
Exactly.
Anybody remember that?
I vaguely recall reading in Nintendo Power that if the Wii's Wi-Fi was more reliable,
As if it wasn't reliable enough already.
Mario Galaxy 2 would have been a DLC pack for the first game and not a standalone release.
But yeah, in 2010, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was released on the original Wii, and nowhere else. Yeah, for some baffling reason, this game never saw the light of day in 3D All-Stars, even with
Wow.
the high praise the game originally received.
And because we had another guest on for the previous title, by force, no joke, I'm actually curious to see if he's interested in joining us for Galaxy 2. So what do you say, Zero Knight? Can you join us again?
And
Wow. What did it say? What did it say? Zero Night. Why does he play? Hold on. Go back.
Zero Knight, can you join us again?
Car racing. Okay.
and he's still busy.
Well, that figures. Anyway, is Galaxy 2 as good, if not better than its predecessor? Let's find out.
Oh, reckless silhouette guy. Why? Well, at least we get a variant of the title screen music from the previous title.
After another severed head profile screen, the game begins.
Now this is a story all
Wow.
about Nintendo rehashed the same story again.
There is
Wow.
one big difference. This time it's in 2D, because we clearly hadn't gotten enough of that from New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
And by the power of the Wiimote and Nunchuck, you can move, jump, collect star bits.
As Mario finds the Luma from the first game almost immediately. Seriously, no reason given, he's just there.
And finally, spin! Seriously, what
Good. Do you want?
with Mario in glass? I mean, good thing he's wearing gloves because otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna stop there.
Suddenly Bowser.
And what do you know? He captures Peach again. You know, why don't you just capture Daisy instead?
You're a Daisy Duck. Deal.
What happened in the movie?
Save it for when we actually talk about the movie.
What did they say? Hang on.
You know, why don't you just capture Daisy instead?
That's what happened in the movie.
Yeah, like, yeah, don't talk about the live action movie. If you watch the remix, talk about his woman to North Carolina, like, F you movie, continue on.
Save it for when we actually talk about the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, with the Loomis help, they've lost Mario off, again, to the one place that has been corrupted by capitalism.
Space!
And immediately into the first galaxy of the game, Sky Station Galaxy. And then we have hint screens as visual tutorials on what Mario can do in this game. And here's a callback from the Super Mario Bros. All-Stars video.
Wow.
I lost a life!
Wow.
What am I, 4?
Oh, remember the Dino Piranha from the previous game? I guess you could say it got babyfied. Somewhat.
In more ways than one, because this fight is much easier than the Dino Piranha. Just spin attack him with a giant punch me here glowing spot, and bam, down.
Bam.
Easy.
So Mario attains the first Power Star, and
Oh my god, is that Patrick?
actually this is... This is Lubba. He's the head honcho of the Lubba crew, morbidly obese, and an appealing sense of humor. Gee, that's cold. Deep space cold if you ask me.
Wow.
Sorry, Rosalina fans, this is your substitute for this game.
I should
Wow.
mention
Like, substitute teacher or... well, Robert the original will be off. I'm Julie Woodruff. Okay, let's continue on. Anyway, next.
Lubba in this game is voiced by Scott Burns. And that name doesn't ring
Wait. Scott Burns? See Burns Booth was more. I get continue on. Anyway.
a bell. Then how about the fact that he voiced Bowser in Super Mario Sunshine?
Wow.
I am not making this up. Anyway, Mario's on a bare spherical-like spaceship that needs power stars to keep functioning.
We give Lova the power star we just got, and he transforms the ship into Starship Mario, the central hub for the game.
Unlike Galaxy 1, in which you had to manually make your way to each dome to select a galaxy, this game has each galaxy organized into 6 different worlds, almost similar to the likes of Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole process of selecting a level has been streamlined here. Instead of a big, expansive hub area, you just press this button and pick a level like you would in any other Mario game.
At
Like the
least.
previous game, and even Super Mario 64 for that matter, you still need a certain amount of power stars in order to progress further in the game.
The spaceship, spaceship, this guy and his puns, I swear. Anyway, the ship then takes us to Yoshi Star Galaxy, where we find Mario Galaxy 2's big change from the first game, Yoshi.
Yoshi can still eat things and certain enemies as well as hover for higher altitudes. And look, even Yoshi can shatter glass with his head.
Ow.
Plus with
Ouch.
Yoshi's long...
Continue on.
And look, even Yoshi can shatter glass with his head.
Ow.
Plus with Yoshi's long tongue, it can swing on these flower bars and even pull platforms. Oh, and it's also here where I first discovered these coins called Comet Medals. More on that later. And yes, this is the game where we have the chance cubes.
It's like dice. Continue on.
I see Mario still hasn't recovered from the gambling addiction he developed in Isle Delfino.
Drum roll, please!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What? I was forced to make that joke.
Bowser? Cosplay. Yeah, I saw that before in the cons, one of the con pictures. Continue on.
Oh, and there's Spinies, which Yoshi can use to break glass cages.
Periodically, you'll run into hungry Lumas on the map. Like in the first game, you can feed them star bits to unlock new galaxies. In this case, Flip Swap Galaxy. The whole gimmick here is that the level consists mainly of these platforms that flip when you spin. Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World would reuse these, funnily enough.
Also, I should point out that if you die too many times in certain levels, a cosmic guide in the form of Rosalina can take control of Mario and finish the level for you. Though
Oh,
it's
okay.
a good idea at first, here's the true downside. Finishing the level with a cosmic guide earns you a bronze star that doesn't count toward your star total. So if you really wanted to get that power star, then you have to beat the level legitimately. That means no cheating. And
No cheat, duh. Continue on.
anyway, Spin Dig Galaxy. The introduction to the spin drill, allowing Mario to drill from one side of the planet to another.
Sonic Colors totally stole this.
Oh, yeah. You telling me.
Curse you, Mario!
Also, forgot to mention that this game has teleporters that teleport Mario to a condensed challenge planet in which Mario has to defeat every enemy instead.
Oh, and be nice to Mario, Sonic. continue on.
Planet in order to obtain up to 3 extra lives. And some of them require the Rainbow Star from the previous game. And like before,
I am invincible!
Hey, look at that. Captain Toad turned off his headlamp. Now Mario's eyes won't burn out.
Yeah, like too bright. Wow.
and fight Diggalag in order to obtain the Power Star by drilling through the glass head.
Then there's Right Side Down Galaxy, a gravity-based stage.
But hey, the Firefly's back! And it's the same as before.
Wow.
Lame. But at least the robot challenge.
Yeah, lame, stupid. Continue on.
Firefly's back! And it's the same as before. Lame. But at least the robot challenge is not as annoying as before. No need for bombs when you need the Firefly to destroy boxes.
Wow.
Bing Bang Toad. Don't know, don't care.
No, wait, how that's stupid enough. Anyway, actually you need to give... What? 9,999 little bits. How many... Does that count as 10,000 limits? Little bit? It's like, wait, millions and millions and millions? I don't know. Okay, do the total bank to full completion. Just a heads up. Okay, let's continue on.
Fluffy Bluff Galaxy.
It's so fluffy!
Oh yeah, this is where you get that cloud power-up that everybody really likes for some reason.
It's like a cloud. Like, go to heaven. Continue on.
I don't know, I just always thought it made Mario look like an ice cream scoop.
What are you talking
Or ice cream and you go eat up.
about? He can use clouds as platforms to save himself from any peril. Limited quality, yes, but it can still be filled at any time. But don't touch the water because it disintegrates. Oh, and also...
A monkey!
Also...
Yeah, okay. Like, no more monkeys jumping the bed.
I forgot to mention there's a trophy room where all the power-ups are stored in. It's nice. With enough power stars collected, you then gain access to our first boss galaxy of the game, Bowser Jr.'s Fiery Flotilla. Buzzer Beetles, good to see you again.
Actually, those are Doom Beetles, not the same thing.
Darn it!
You know, like, the Beatles from the rock band. Continue on.
Entering through dry bones, fireballers, and other obstacles, Bowser Jr. appears via space pod to then summon Gobblegut.
Jake,
Oh, it's a snake!
I wonder how you beat this one.
Or a dragon snake, I don't know.
Maybe it's the very obvious pink bulges all over him.
Yes, it is easy. But keep in mind that Gobblegut is chasing after you the whole time, so strategy is key to winning the boss fight. But
It's like a monster or something, anyway.
hey, defeating it earns Mario his first Grand Star of the game, which opens up a portal to the next world of galaxies.
Rinse and repeat 5 more times, and then you have Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Hold on!
What? That's not the end! If you go back to one of my episodes of LJPCBM on Reptile, the 3 run-ups, I'm like, that's not the end! Like, wait a minute! That's not even over! Just like intermission, like, I swear to God, man. Like, I just started laughing. Yeah, Larry, if you're watching this, I know the same, man, but that's just me. Anyway, let's continue on.
You aren't getting away that easily.
Oh, man!
I'm not a huge fan of Dora. Stop it.
Anyway, we start off World 2 with Puzzle Plank Galaxy. The ground pound mechanic is back with an infestation of buzzsaws and bugs. Also, it's pretty cool getting to solve a slide puzzle via ground pound.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty cool.
Hightail Falls. Yoshi can climb up steep hills with, get this, a spicy pepper.
Hot, 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 hot!
And one more
Yeah, from the Toy Story video games. Anyway, let's continue on.
thing. Since Yoshi's already running with a spicy pepper, it's best to slightly nudge the analog stick on the nunchuck left and right for better control. Up next we have the Boulder Bowl Galaxy.
Boulder Ball? That's my favorite Mario Party minigame.
I love bowling, especially when you go hit the pens.
No, not Boulder Ball.
I think you go in the butts and touch your behind.
Boulder Bowl. It's here where
Or a bowler ball? Oh, wait. Well, that's lame.
we're introduced to a new power-up, Rock Mario. By
Oh,
shaking
yeah, Rock Mario. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. Sorry. But anyway, hit rocks like in a pickaxe. Continue on.
Wii mode, Mario can perform the boulder dash and roll over an enemy in your path. And look, bowling!
Oh, wow! It's like strikes! Boom! bowling! See, I told you it was bowling! Continue on.
I swear.
And love Wii Sports, oh yeah. You can watch this, N-Box bowling review. Continue on.
Kicking it off with a boulder boss. Oh, I'm sorry, Rolladillo.
Yeah, this is a rip-off version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Excuse me. Continue on.
After beating another hungry Luma, we head on over to Honey Bloom Galaxy.
No, not the beast! Not the beast!
Mario's back, but the galaxy's in 2D.
Boy, they were really proud of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, weren't they?
Wow.
No.
In Wild Glide Galaxy, we're introduced to Flutter as you glide around the stage, passing through gates and reaching the Sun Ring at the end.
Sounds simple enough, but remember, this is a Wii game.
And what's a Wii game without motion controls?
Yeah. Exactly. And by the way, earlier when it says not the bees thing, I saw this one time in the YTP from the YTP from thing that, I'm not playing a clip for you, but it has to be done, but, say what, it would blow like a bee, that was it! What I'm going to. I'll go to the links in the description below, but you get the idea. Continue on.
Similar to the manta ray in the previous game, yes, but with altitude instead of water. There's even an extra level in which you use Flutter to
Second
race against
place? Continue on.
Black Jibberjay and earn another power star once you beat it in a race. Cosmic Cove Galaxy. You can swim regularly, you can swim with a Koopa shell, you can freeze the water with a push of a button. Wait, what?
Alright, everyone, chill.
And an ice planet that even Elsa would be proud of. No wonder why that movie has so many holes.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say. Continue on.
Okay, fine, I deserve that. You suck!
Off to the next
Wow.
boss galaxy, Bowser's Lava Lair. And like the previous game, this level uses a redone version of Bowser Road from Super Mario 64.
Oh goody, the pole stars are back.
After enduring your way through Fire, Namek, Hero Bros, Fire Bars, Dry Bones, Thwomps, disembodied dino heads that eat matter, auto-moving platforms, I mean snake blocks, and
What? I can't hear that. Sorry.
Back.
after enduring your way through Fire, Namek, Hero Bros, Fire Bars, Dry Bones, Thwomps, disembodied dino heads that eat matter, auto-moving platforms, I mean snake blocks,
Yeah, snake blocks and then, Price is Right game, for example, which was the price of one block, that's another example. Continue on.
and lasers, using meteors to
Like, Buzz Lightyear difference.
break and enter the throne room where you first encounter Bowser. Again. Thankfully his boss fights are much different from before. Now he summons meteors and punching through the ground makes said meteors levitate. Just have Mario ground pound the meteor at Bowser to inflict damage to him. It's also later in the fight where Bowser will breathe fire at Mario in a certain path after inflicting enough damage at Bowser. But
Wow.
anyway, stop enough meteors at Bowser and eventually defeat him for now.
For now. At least.
But either way, Mario gets a hold of another Grand Star, which results in another portal opening. This time to World 3.
Honestly, back in the day, this is where the game started to lose me, because from here on, it kind of gets repetitive.
Well, how do you think I feel?
What?
I don't know.
And did he show up?
Honestly, who knows at this point?
Even though I saw the comment pictures before. Continue on.
But yeah, let's just briefly talk about the remaining levels just for time's sake. Talltron Galaxy. Heh. Wood.
Wow.
Also, Yoshi gets the blimp
Wood as in tree. And pieces of wood you have buildings from. Continue on.
fruit, allowing it to fly higher while deflating.
Also, Tree Slide! With Super Mario
Whee! Anyway.
64 music to boot. Not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome.
I know, right? Cloudy Court Galaxy, another cloud-based level, except now your clouds can catch a breeze.
And you can hop on drums and cymbals. It's Mario, why start making sense now?
Continue on.
I did manage to find a secret level in which Mario has to find 5 silver stars on cloud platforms while trying to avoid falling into the poisonous pond. And a new obstacle called Cosmic Clones that will copy every single move
Like copy and paste, like in the mouse, for example. Continue on.
behind you. Eventually you run into Luigi, who's also trying to find Power Stars. Whenever he pops up in a level, you can take control of him to find said Power Star.
Wow.
Because next...
Okay, makes sense now. What do you say?
Whenever he pops up in a level, you can take control of him to find said Power Star.
Because next is Haunty Hall's Galaxy, the obligatory ghost level, complete with a remix of Super Mario World's Ghost House theme.
But hey, at least you can play as Luigi whenever you want. Unlike the previous game in which you had to collect all 120 Power Stars just to unlock Luigi.
It's like Haunted Mansion style. If you go back to my reaction video to Super Mario Galaxy review from OddGamer, go check out. Continue on.
Here we also find Yoshi's next power-up, the Bulb Berry, which illuminates dark areas and makes these invisible floors visible.
And to get the Power Star as Luigi is here where I first discovered the Prankster Comets.
Wow.
Right. Those are back too?
Yep. And how do you gain access to said comets? Well, let's talk about the comet medals I mentioned earlier. You have to grab the medal and beat the level with it in order to unlock the Prankster Comet for certain galaxies. And not every galaxy has a Prankster Comet level.
Wow.
While they do appear randomly like the previous game, there is one thing that the game does not tell you. Some Prankster Comets appear after finding a certain amount of comet medals, and other Prankster Comets appear not only the same way, but also completing certain Prankster Comet levels beforehand. Did the game really have to be this cryptic?
Like, for example, snap of the button.
It wasn't until I found this guy on IGN to prove this very point.
Yeah, you would think with how much the game holds your hand the rest of the time, they would have mentioned that somewhere.
While some Prankster Comets returned from the previous game, like the Speed Run, Daredevil, and the Purple Coins, there's also new types of Prankster Comets only in this game. Clone Comets. Complete a level while trying to avoid cosmic clones.
Like clone copies of Mario. Duh.
Romp Comets. Defeat enemies under a time limit with a Rainbow Star. And finally, Double Time
Rainbow. Continue on.
Clones. Romp Comets. Defeat enemies under a time limit with a Rainbow Star. And finally, Double Time Comets. Play through a certain level of the game, but with faster moving hazards, similar to the Fast Food Comet from the previous game.
You know, like hatching the egg, for example. Like for without birds, it'd be Yoshi's. Continue on.
Now that we got those out of the way, let's move on. Beat Block Galaxy.
This level actually does have a pretty cool gimmick where the layout changes in time with the music. I like stuff like this that tests your sense of rhythm.
Freezy Flight Galaxy. Use the Fire Flower to melt ice sculptures, including Bowser.
Yeah, like that. Snap of the button. And have one life left. You just be careful.
How could you, Luigi? You're too Mario.
What? Yeah, Bowser. You're no match for me. Continue on.
You ruined my kingdom, you ruined my 100-coin ice sculpture, and you ruined my life!
Wow.
You spent $100 on ice?
Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy. This ain't no masterpiece. This is torture. The rolling ball gimmick is back, and it controls the same as before. Nothing less and nothing more.
Nothing
and
more.
Also, next boss Galaxy, Bowser Jr.'s fearsome fleet. Turns out Yoshi can hold a bullet bill and shoot it at glass. Who needs Hoaxy when you have Yoshi? Anyway, you encounter Bowser Jr. again as he now controls the Mega Hammer. It's pretty simple, really. Whenever Mega Hammer shoots out bullet bills, have Yoshi grab one of them and shoot them into one of 3 blue glass orbs.
It's like for those about to walk with you and just shoot from Yoshi to a orb. Makes sense. Continue on.
Wait, what?
Big and obvious weak spot is big and obvious.
Duh.
Honestly, why does this remind me of Ward from Super Mario Bros. 2 USA?
Yeah, if you haven't checked out the Smash sketch on if we're in Super Mario Bros. 2, and then Andy's like, nope, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna move straight to Super Mario Bros. 3. Because I'll have to react to it soon, but we're not. It's going, wait, I'm gonna go to Super Mario Bros. 3, no! Love that sketch, but go check it out on Smash's YouTube channel. Continue on.
Bowser from Super Mario World? Honestly, these guys
Wow. Wow. Okay.
would be indestructible if they'd stop giving Mario ammo.
You're right! Why didn't I think of that? I should probably do that from now on.
Yeah, okay. Sure, Bowser. Sure.
Thanks, stranger!
I just made a horrible mistake, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, it's show for Bowser. Come on. Lucas, Bowser, were you gonna save yourself? Okay. I'm gonna say something about this whole Thank you, stranger. He's chauffeur. Continue on.
You think?
Do the same thing with Bowser Jr. to defeat him as Mario retrieves the next Grand Star. Underworld 4.
Continue on.
Up first, we have Supermassive Galaxy, which somehow made me think of...
Oh, come on. Muse, really?
But no, it's like Tiny Huge Island from Mario 64, minus the tiny.
So it's basically Giant Land from Super Mario Bros. 3.
Tiny Hawk Galaxy. More
Oh, speaking of Muse, yeah, I'll have to talk about that, okay? It's just one thing, okay? Kind of like a Captain Rod movie from 1992 and 93 from Touchstone Pictures. Love that film. You know, before we continue on, and it's about 11 minutes left of the episode, I have to talk about Captain Rod real quick, okay? Captain Rod, I'm gonna spell it wrong, okay? The movie came out in 1992. It's an American comedy film directed by Tom Elratt, produced by David Berman, co-written by John Dwyer and Tom Elratt for Touchstone Pictures. It stars Kurt Russell as a complete sailor with a quirky personality and a checkered past, alongside Martin Short and Mary Kay Place, who hired him to sail the yacht through the Caribbean. It earns negative reviews with the box office disappointment. Now, I am really good. I love this movie with the fire, but the thing, why is it bad? I love that film. Why? It just had a song called. Unfortunate to say this, folks, Ebert and Cisco said this, and I quote, okay? Where is it? I don't see it everywhere. Sorry. I don't see Robert Jr. in Cisco and Ebert's review. They gave it thumbs down, so I don't see it everywhere. Yeah. No, I don't see Cisco and Ebert's review. So, anyway, let's continue on before I get so passed off. Anyway, let's move on.
Stinks, doesn't it?
And we get through it.
It's like, oh, you stop me! Continue on, anyway.
Turn it to Giant Bee Queen. Because she was popular, I guess.
Wow.
Another Find the Silver Star's mission, including one on the Queen's back. Don't ask why. It was
Yeah, like, it was the Queen's bee's butt. Continue on.
the last game also. Plusville Galaxy. If you know the constant gravity shift and all the fuzzies, it actually looks like a nice home. Oh, and a boss fight with gravity shift also. That's nice, I guess. After figuring yet another hungry Luma, I then traveled to the sweet Mystery Galaxy. Another Bulb Yoshi level, only now with pancakes, ice cream, cake, and even...
Donuts.
Oh, donuts, yeah. Well, and Smosh's food battle review videos. Like, you're going down! Whatever it was, continue on.
Is there anything they can't do?
And what's this I see?
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm getting a sugar rush just looking at it.
Yeah, go check out Alex Perry's videos on chocolate. I did a reaction video on season 1 video one time. Go check it on YouTube. It was hilarious. Chocolate! I don't want your chocolate. Stop it! Continue on.
All this.
Alright, what's next? Starshine Beach Galaxy. This is HuxGamer's version of Heaven, isn't it?
Heaven! Hux, it's good to see you.
You better believe it, dude.
The Piantas from Sunshine are back? Why?
If there's any...
Oh. What's going on again?
Dude.
The Piantas from Sunshine are back? Why?
Hold on, close caption one more time. With the pianos and sunshine in the back. Yeah. I hear ya. Difficulties. Yeah. I thought it was the worst game, but pianos? I reacted to the Super Mario Sunshine thing before, but you can say that again. Continue on.
If there's any chucksters, I'm gonna lose it.
And look at this! Yoshi can actually swim in a 3D Mario game!
Swimming! Good job.
Take that, Super Mario Sunshine.
With silver stars and clouds, but no surfing.
Well, that's bogus.
You're like, okay. It's like you surf. Do 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 do. When SpongeBob's go singing for SpongeBob. Continue on.
Tomworks Galaxy. Guy change times into these buckets via assembly line, including one made of gold. Why do they bring back the spring power?
Hang on. Gold. Okay.
Including one made of gold.
Love gold. And yeah, like, you know, speaking of gold, I do have some, yeah, gold coins. Don't have anything else to say, but I have anything else to say, but I love gold treasure. So let's continue on.
Why do they bring back the spring power up? It sucked
Wow,
before, and it sucks even more here. And
it's like Tigger in style.
before I move on, there's also hidden levels in certain galaxies in which a robot
Wait, what's that?
are here. And before I move
Help wanted. I got some conflict odd jobs I needed done, okay? Slackers need not apply, okay? If you're ready to work, come to Bulb Galaxy. If I want to make it worth your while. Gurmore? Jermore, I pronounced it. Sorry, continue.
on, there's also hidden levels in certain galaxies in which a robot tells Mario to hoax a certain enemy into a sacrifice square?
It's like a robot. Anyway, continue on.
I think the less we know, the better.
Let's just move on to the next boss galaxy, Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet. Isn't this entire game already a Gravity Gauntlet?
I don't know.
Or was it the first game? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Just run through the gauntlet and defeat Bowser the same way as before, only now with impact lasers. Once again,
Like Buzz Lightyear and stuff. Is he still the star?
Bowser shrinks and Mario grabs the next grand star.
Hold on.
Now with impact lasers. Once again, Bowser shrinks and Mario grabs the
Oh, thank God he didn't steal the star. Okay, let's continue on.
next grand star, opening up another portal. Off to World 5 we go! Space Storm Galaxy, pulse stars, lasers, and bombs. They're back. And another mission
They're back! Continue on.
in which you climb Topman's tower with switches that slow down time. Upside Dizzy Galaxy, another gravity base.
Upside down. Okay, we go. Why is it rotating upside down? Turn right side up. Continue on.
Level, only now in a mansion. Boom Boom Galaxy.
Let me guess, another spooky level?
Yes!
You're like Haunted Mansion, like I said before. And Excite Bike for remix review, ladies and gentlemen. Continue on.
Frozen River changes gravity, Mario moonwalks, literally, and aside
Mario Moonwalks, wow. Wow, very hilarious. Well, it's like, Gary Lewis is laughing, like that, you know, from YTP video on the Soft Story, you know, Yoshi Maniac. Continue on.
pop-up book with more silver stars. You all know how I feel about needless repetition, right?
Right.
But hey, Ghost Mario's back, but even more...
Oh, Ghost Mario? So the last episode, very OddGamer LJPCBM episode, but my press. Continue on.
...than before. Slip Sand Galaxy.
And what's it like, you may ask?
Here we go again. Yeah, I saw that in the past episodes of Very OddGamer, and then go check out the initial suspect review of whatever this movie is, episode 2 of Star Wars, and I'm like, did I just watch a scene where they went young Darth Vader, where he doesn't like sad, and he just flushed the toilet and go, it's so hilarious. Continue on.
Well,
Here we go again. In the words of Anakin Skywalker,
It's coarse,
Wow.
rough, and irritating.
And it gets everywhere. I have a kingdom though where I keep all my airships.
Oh jeez.
At least you can slide down sand while avoiding rolling romps. But they're so happy!
yeesh.
Happy faces. Yeah, I drew smiley faces as a little boy, but I don't do that anymore, so who can blame me? Continue on.
I haven't seen Smiles that creepy since the movie Smile.
What?
You know, yeah. You know, I want to make animations, for example, besides smiley faces. You know, I'm not going to do more animations with smiley faces anymore. I'm going to do comic strip that is not related to smiley faces. Like, so it'd be a misbehavior mood. Sometimes it'd be more of a sad face, happy face, more straight face, whatever. It could be happening, not all the time smiley face, but you know what I mean, because it'd be more comic strip. But this, and like, but you get the good point about smile, there, shell flare, but I at least do some, because, for example, I have some more movies in mind in the near future, reaction videos like this, but that's just me. Let's continue on.
What about the clouds from Lost levels?
Even worse.
And
Even worse!
a boss fight against Squizzard.
He's like a chicken! Go check out Minecraft Movie in Fears. Say, Chicken Jockey! Continue on.
Which can only be defeated by throwing fireballs into its gaping mouth via fire flower. And try not to sink in the quicksand.
It's like a bomb. It's like, look out!
Shiverburn Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy Fire and Ice Part 2.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Everyone. Oh, and a giant tank wielding Prince Picante. Another Hungry Lumen layer, and we're off to Fleet Glide Galaxy. Another
Yeah, like that example.
Blizzard level, but with lava in an engine room. Next boss galaxy. Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker.
I'll admit,
Yeah, bunkers and bunkers from the Disney show. Continue on.
it's pretty cool platforming through the busted remains of the Mega Hammer. That's a nice bit of theming there.
Even though it can still shoot bullet bills, Yoshi's nowhere to be seen in this galaxy.
No wonder. Continue on.
At least you can shoot yourself out of a cannon, and hitting a bullseye gains you another life.
Those about the rock, we salute you. Continue on.
Eventually you encounter Bowser Jr. for the last time in this game.
It's like, him for a Goofy movie going, what? I don't know what I'm doing. Continue on.
In his Boomsday machine. Just use the clouds to make your way up to the top.
Hang on. Going like this in the on the open road scene from the movie. Continue on.
Time in this game. In his Boomsday machine. Just use the clouds to make your way up to the top and ground pound on Bowser Jr. until he's done.
Wow.
Grab an extra grand star and open the portal to World 6, the final world in the game. Melting Monster Galaxy.
Lava and pole stars.
These llamas like chicken. Continue on.
Lovely.
And there's one level in which you use the boulder power-up to traverse through an obstacle course. Clockwork Ruins Galaxy. Guide ship with cogs and wheels in ancient ruins.
What do you say?
Through an obstacle course. Clockwork Ruins Galaxy.
Yeah. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Continue on.
Guide ship with cogs and wheels in ancient ruins. Flashback Galaxy. Does this game
Yeah, Flashback Galaxy, okay.
include a seizure warning beforehand? Slimy Spring Galaxy.
Yeah, a seizure warning. Yo, I have seizures many times since high school, and then in 2022, I have an EEG test, so there you go, let's continue on.
Another swimming level, only you need the Koopa shell to free Captain Toad and grab the next Power Star. Throwback Galaxy. It's Once Fortress 2.0!
Yeah, that example.
Makes you really realize how awesome an HD remake of Super Mario 64 would be. How do you sleep at night, Nintendo?
Yeah, Rudolph the... I know Christmas is not here yet, but... Yeah, like, sleeping at, like, Christmas time, I know, and sorry, it's not Christmas yet, but... Going to bed, you know? T1.
And just like Super Mario 64, you'll need at least 70 Power Stars just to gain access to the final boss
And
galaxy.
thank God you have at least do 1004. And try at least have it 5 digits or 6 or 7. I don't know.
Mario 64, you'll need at least 70 Power Stars just to gain access to the final boss galaxy. 10 more than what the last game needed.
Oh, and before I forget, Battle Galaxy is an enemy rush infestation from numerous planets.
So after collecting enough Power Stars and a pep talk from Lubba,
It's like Giants, like Plankton from the Sleepy Time episode. Continue on.
Mario flies off to the final boss galaxy of the game, Bowser's Galaxy Generator. Definitely the most challenging level before even reaching Bowser. It has everything. Fire.
Oh, wow. Fire.
Hammer Bros, lava, bonsai bills, lava, revolving platforms, bullet bills, Kamix, glad Yoshi's here, more lava, boomerang bros, Indiana Yoshi, snake blocks, and what was that other thing? Oh yeah, fire and lava!
Oh, wow. Wow. So much lava. It's like, wow. I would say it's just too much. Continue on.
Yeah, this level's a test of skill, alright. The same can't be said for the actual fight, though. Bowser goes down just as easily as before, even after the game.
It's like, oh man. These lasers like Buzz Lightyear lasers. Continue on from Buzz Lightyear Starman movie from, not movie, but, well, movie first then TV show. Continue on.
Fakes you out with the second phase, it's a piece of cake. Just stop these
Yeah, like birthday cake. Continue on.
and you're done.
Mario saves Princess Peach for the umpteenth time as he grabs the final Grand Star. It turns out that the hurtling blue comet was actually the Comet Observatory from the previous game, and Rosalina was downgraded from main character to giving more backstory.
Bam! You know?
It would have been nice to see her more in the game, you know? Mario, Peach, and Lava, for some bizarre reason, head on back to the Mushroom Kingdom and the credits roll while playing as Mario the whole time. Aw, Bowser looks adorable when he's tiny.
Yeah, so cute! Anyway.
There is no other
Wow.
way.
And what does this game end on?
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Also,
Oh yeah, more like, thank you so much, whatever it was, for playing my game, you piece of beep! Continue on.
he does the same thing if you play the final boss galaxy as him.
Thank you for playing my game.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome.
And that concludes the main story for this game. On to the post game.
Wow.
Not only does beating the game allow you to switch from Mario to Luigi in the hub world without needing to find him every time, but you also have access to the special world known as World S. Mario Square Galaxy is
Wait. World S? I'll get that. Continue on.
about the same as that one level in Toy Time Galaxy from the previous game. You know, the one with 8-bit Mario. Rolling Coaster Galaxy. So this is why the rolling ball was never in the Mario Kart series.
Yeah, like in, for example, the one Disneyland Fun, for example. If we go and say Roller Coaster Live from in Zippity Doo Dah song, so and Roller Coaster Pier, that kind of example. Continue on.
I think this is the first time a mainline Mario game ever acknowledged Mario Kart.
And especially Trials Galaxy. It's literally the secret level in Rico Harbor again. The other levels include Stone Cycle Galaxy,
Go one more time.
It's literally the secret level in Rico Harbor again.
It's disco style. Continue on.
The other levels include Stone Cycle Galaxy, returning from Beach Ball Galaxy.
Yeah, that time is first courtesy of Nintendo movies. Thank you for that. Continue on.
Boss Blitz Galaxy,
Okay. First courtesy of Durf's Sonic game. Okay. What's it again? Hang on.
a previous title boss rush.
It's like a dinosaur.
Flip Out Galaxy, same as Flip Swap Galaxy, but with
First courtesy of Nintendo movies. Thank you.
blocks instead of panels. But that's not all. There's also the
First courtesy of Nintendo Central. Continue on.
Green Star Scavenger Hunt levels, and the Grandmaster
First courtesy of Nin Central. Move on.
Galaxy and Prankster comments. So all in all, there's a grand total of 242 power.
Oh God! 242. Not even a million? Jeez, man! Continue on.
Stars in order to fully complete Galaxy 2. And did I even attempt to complete this game? The answer's pretty obvious.
No,
Wow.
wait. You've never completed Galaxy 2?
Wow.
It's really not worth it. All it does is paddle more game time, and in the end, it's really nothing but bragging rights.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you understand that as a father, right?
Actually, I never thought of it that way. I really do care a lot for my kid.
What about the other 7?
Oh, they
Wait. What was that?
were adopted.
Right.
Right.
So anyways, Gamer, how'd you like Super Mario Galaxy 2?
Well, in all honesty, I think it still holds up today.
While the game follows the same formula as the previous game, it still finds a way to make it up to date and more fun. While graphically the same as before, the level design is pretty good despite reusing similar elements from the previous title. And the
Okay.
car design looks good too. Gameplay wise, Yeah, it's about the same. However, I really did get a kick out of the Rock and Cloud power-ups. While Rock Mario does a good job in its own right, I think Cloud Mario is more useful in my opinion. I'd love to see it more used in future Mario titles. That also goes with this game's music. It still sounds as good as the first game, if not better. I know there's also co-op gameplay with Co-Star Loomis that can help out stunning enemies and grabbing coins both regular and purple, making some of the annoying
Wait, one more time?
as good as the first game, if not better. I know there's also
First courtesy of Nintendo movies. T1.
co-op gameplay with Co-Star Loomis that can help out stunning enemies and grabbing coins both regular and purple, making some of the
Red, purple again. Boy, purple. Continue on.
the purple coin missions feel like a cakewalk. Overall, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is a really good game. Needless repetition aside, it's still a fun experience, and I recommend getting it if you haven't already. But it's best to play Galaxy 1 before this.
Yeah.
I'm really not surprised if someone told me they're not a fan of this game. It does repeat a lot from the first game, it's much less challenging, and it feels less like an epic space adventure and more just a typical Mario game. That said, there is plenty to enjoy. The graphics and music are just as good as the first game. Heck, there's even some tunes on this soundtrack I like just a little better than the first one. Plus, they added Yoshi. I can't hate a game that does that. I definitely vastly prefer the first one, but I wouldn't say this is bad. If you get a chance, I'd say try it out.
And please, Nintendo, please find a way to re-release this game, with Switch 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, which I'm very excited, because I want to get this console very badly for either my 30th birthday coming up in June, or something. I don't know. Let's continue on.
I think this would be the best opportunity to re-release Galaxy 2, or even better, how about a re-release of both Super Mario Galaxy games? Maybe even a third Galaxy game. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see.
Those are possibilities the future holds. As long as it gets a re-release, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. Happy if you know how to clap your hands. Continue on.
So, is that it?
Gameplay-wise, yes. Overall, no. I could squeeze in one quick video for Mario's 40th anniversary. But who knows?
Wow, okay. Celebrating 40th anniversary of Mario. Now, hold on. Let me see if Mario first came out. Yeah, I know it's 1985, but Mario Brothers. I know it's not 1983, so no. Came out September 13th, 1985, but in North America, it came out October 1985. Then on May 15th, 1987, in Europe, and July 1987 in Australian codes, like that. Arcade-wise, Europe, January 1986, and North America-wise, February 1986. So happy anniversary, Super Mario Brothers. So let's continue on.
What it will be. In the meantime, I'm the Fairly Odd Gamer, and I wish you all good luck for the rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Take care, everyone.
And don't worry, I'll find a way to end your little Marchio.
Oh, wow. That is something.
Why, hello there, foolish viewers. I don't need an introduction. You know who I am already. Anyway, make sure you support this pathetic channel on Patreon or even take part on the YouTube channel membership. Either way, you'll get access to a Discord server, exclusive content, and have your name being featured right here, like Luke Jeffers, Scarlet the Hedgehog, Johnny Gallagher, and Big Money 2112.
Thank you, Bowser, for having the support of this shout-outs. Much appreciate that.
For watching the video as well as supporting the channel. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it! Now!
We do it! I already done that! Duh! So that was, oh man. Wait. Zero Night? I thought it was a night in the game! Not an appearance in that game. Anyways, so that was, Super Mario Galaxy 2 with Shadow Flare Fairy Odd Gamer episode 88. What did I think about this, episode? It's pretty obvious and amazing. So far, this episode was a success. Anyways, guys, that was LJPCBM episode number 1675. Super Mario Galaxy. Hope you enjoy it. There's going to be another Fairy Odd Gamer episode, which celebrates its 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. Now, man, excuse me, I gotta get ready for a surprise video here on my main channel, and I gotta get ready for 2 more videos on my main channel. Till next time, so join us, baby. Goodbye, LJPCBM. We guys be soon. Say out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.